All right, everyone. Welcome to the Never Have I Ever Embarrassing Moments edition. This is the quiz where dignity takes a back seat and awkwardness takes the wheel. From walking into glass doors to accidentally liking a crush's 5-year-old selfie. We've all been there. If you've done it, laugh it off. If you haven't, well, just wait, because your moment is coming. Let's dive in and see how many of these cringy classics you can confess to. Never have I ever mistaken a stranger's car for my ride and tried to open it. Never have I ever waved back at someone who wasn't waving at me. Never have I ever pulled a door that clearly said, push. Never have I ever walked confidently to the wrong gate at the airport. Never have I ever tripped in public and then pretended it was on purpose. Smooth recovery or not. Never have I ever replied out loud to someone who was actually talking on Bluetooth. Never have I ever tried to unlock the wrong car. Never have I ever mistaken the wrong person's drink for mine and sipped it. Never have I ever had my phone suddenly blast music during a quiet moment. Never have I ever mistaken a mannequin for a real person and said, sorry. Never have I ever forgotten someone's name immediately after they told me. Never have I ever had a voice crack while trying to sound serious. Instant comedy show. Never have I ever dropped coins at the checkout and had them roll everywhere. Never have I ever walked into a spider web and freaked out in public. Never have I ever dropped something noisy during a quiet meeting. Never have I ever accidentally replied, love you, to the wrong person. Never have I ever run into a glass wall at the mall. Never have I ever walked confidently in the wrong direction, then turned around. Never have I ever worn 2 different socks to school or work. Never have I ever sneezed while taking a drink and sprayed it everywhere. That's called a surprise water fountain. Never have I ever had my stomach growl in the middle of a test. Never have I ever dropped food on myself at a restaurant. Never have I ever gotten caught taking a selfie in a weird place. Never have I ever sat on the wrong chair in public and realized too late. Never have I ever dropped my shopping basket in the middle of a store. Never have I ever locked myself in a bathroom stall by accident. Never have I ever laughed at something I wasn't supposed to? Never have I ever had an umbrella flip inside out in the wind. Instant slapstick comedy moment. Never have I ever hit reply all when I really shouldn't have. Never have I ever spilled coffee all over myself on the way to work. Never have I ever bitten my tongue while eating. Never have I ever tripped over a curb I didn't see. Never have I ever got stuck in the elevator. Never have I ever accidentally worn my shirt backwards all day. Never have I ever had to run after something that flew out of my hands. Never have I ever accidentally set off a store alarm at the exit, and you instantly felt like a criminal. Never have I ever had my phone loudly play music at the worst moment. Never have I ever accidentally sent the wrong emoji in a serious chat. Never have I ever waved at someone who didn't actually see me. Never have I ever walked into a restroom and realized it was the wrong one. Never have I ever sneezed right after putting food in my mouth. Never have I ever waved at a taxi or bus, but it wasn't even the right one. Never have I ever had a sneeze so loud that the whole room turned around. Never have I ever spilled food on my lap at a party. The floor got fed too. Never have I ever accidentally FaceTimed the wrong person. Never have I ever fallen asleep in public and woke up with drool. Never have I ever walked into a pole while distracted. Never have I ever sent a text meant for a friend to my boss instead. Never have I ever dropped something important in the toilet. Never have I ever said goodbye to someone, then realize you're both walking in the same direction. The longest, most awkward walk ever. And that's it for round 2 of Never Have I Ever Embarrassing Moments. If you've lived through more than half of these, congratulations! You're officially a relatable human disaster. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more laughs because, let's face it, your next embarrassing story is just waiting to happen.